Hi everybody and welcome to another video on my channel. In this video we're going to go over a drill that I find very effective in my lessons with players who are struggling with the basic chip shot, the basic chip or pitch shot, the shot that pops up and over the bunker or just pops up and over the 5 foot of rough in front of them and rolls out to the flag. So activating the loft on the face is a really straightforward thing that many golfers go to instinct, which we can all relate to. And instinct says that I need to get under that golf ball. So under the golf ball to me suggests that the body should move this way and the hand should move this way. So we end up in this position where we've not rotated and we've got this big cup in here of the lead wrist, the left wrist, and the club head has very aggressively overtaken the hands. So this can promote some erratic contacts. First type of contact is obviously number one will hit the ground way before the ball. Number two is that the club's bottomed out on the arc and it's now starting to work upwards, but we hit the middle of the ball. And then we blade the ball. We may get a little bit of height, but we've got zero control of distance and launch angle. And we just blade the ball through the back of the green. So if you struggle with this type of shot, then you can all relate to that outcome. And the third is obviously just the total top shot, where the club has started to ascend so much that you actually top the ball. Yes, if the lie is pretty consistent, the lie is pretty kind, you will get away with these shots. For example, in this situation here, off of the mat, it might bounce back on me if I hit the ground first, and I'll make contact and I might get that launch that I require for the shot. But for the most part, in and around the green, at any golf course in the UK at this time of year, you're going to get totally different lie conditions. Downslope, upslope, buried in the rough, sat up on the rough, bare lie, off the fringe, and different scenarios which start to come into play and start to change our technique. So the drill is really straightforward. We're going to place 2 tees down on the ground and we're going to place them about 3 inches apart. So place the tees down on the ground, 3 inches apart. And what we'll tend to notice with the players who scoop at the ball, the club head is exiting upwards far too early in the swing or down at the bottom of the arc. So with these 2 tees down on the ground, what we'll tend to see is the student will hit the first tee and they will actually start to swing upwards and miss that second tee. So with a drill of 2 tees on the ground, it actually takes the focus away from the ball itself and just focuses on the student's engagement or understanding and awareness of the low point, the point where the club is falling. Is it falling into the ground? Is it staying into the ground long enough? And that's essentially what we're trying to create. But it's likely that that scooping action is going to create the strike of the first tee rather than the second tee. So we do that, and then then what we want to do is just pop the sponge ball that I have here in the studio down on the ground in between those 2, and focus then on taking the 2 tees still, but with the ball there. So 2 tees on the ground. I get that idea of painting the line along the ground. The bottom of the club is a paintbrush in which we're just trying to paint along the ground. Another saying we will use quite often in the studio is let the hands win the race. So the feel of the hands getting towards the ball before the club head. So if we try that now, the 2 tees are down and that ball pops up. Really straightforward. And then we pop a normal ball in there and try to focus on the tees on the ground. And there we have it. The ball will pop up and the player is likely to quickly get out of that feel of, oh, I have to actually lean back and throw the right hand at the ball to launch it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and you would like similar content, then please like and subscribe to it and I can continue producing it. Thank you.